going on? It is Kyle Henderson. Bama basketball on YouTube tonight. You got 5 minutes for the tip. Alabama taking on Texas Tech in the second round of the NCAA basketball tournament. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. If you're watching us from the cozy confines of your pillow, right? As this game, the tip-off was supposed to be at 8:45 Central Time, but we all know how that goes, right? How's everybody's weekend? You guys have a strong weekend? What's the weekend on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me know. Let me know what your weekend, how it was. It's been a long weekend. It's been a good weekend. March Madness, always fun to see who wins, who survives in advance. I just saw Iowa take down the defending champ, Florida, right? And Owen's asking, what's the holdup? I think probably the way that the games end, right, and like the teams, whoever's playing. Well, actually, that's a really good point. Because I don't think anybody was. Yeah, I don't know what the holdup is, Owen. Right? And guess what? Alabama basketball, they start on Tuesday. That's their next football practice, right? Squirrel Monkey, what's up, man? Good to see you inside the comment box. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining us. Owen says it was a good weekend. Just been watching great basketball. Yeah, I mean, last night's game, the way it ended with the one of the final games last night, the Vanderbilt and Nebraska one, was great, right? The guy almost made it from Vanderbilt. It was like, what? It was like a half-court shot. And it's not the final, it's the first half. We'll update that in just a second. Yeah, we appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. The game's about to tip off on TBS. So if you're new here and you're like, what's happening? This is a watch-along. It's play-by-play broadcasting as the game. It's a celebration of Alabama basketball. I hope you guys enjoy it. I have no professional experience in play-by-play, but people seem to like it. So if you're on here, I appreciate you guys, getting active inside the comment box and just enjoying the game, all right? Mark Smith, what's up, man? Good to see you. John Wesley, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Thanks for dipping in. I think we have like literally 3 minutes until tip or something like that. For Alabama, the starting lineup brought to you. You guys okay with that? Little charge, right? Starting lineups for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Got LeBaron and Phylon. 31 games this season, scoring 22 points per game. You also got Latrell Wrightsell. 25 games, he scored 12.7 points per game. And you got Amari Allen, 30 games this year. He scored 11.6. And then you got London Jamison in 31 games. He scored 6.2. And then you have Aiden Sherrill coming off a fantastic performance, right, against Hofstra, where he had 15 points and 15 boards, which was a career high for him, right? We already got a super chat in from Dylan. Let's get that super chat on the screen. Every time we get a super chat, you're going to hear this horn go off. And that's the horn of the super chat. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, just like we did with hockey. All right, super chat goes on the board. We might do this for big 3 balls, too, tonight. All right, so that's the horn of the super chat. Thank you very much, Dylan, my boy. And he says, coming in here with the first super chat. We thank you, Kyle. Love you, and hopefully can get it going on early with Wrightsell. At least get him warm today and pull out the dub. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the super chat. And you bring up Wrightsell. And I think when you look to Wrightsell, can he come with it? Can he be that spark that Alabama needs? Can he get hot? We love his game, but I think the last couple of games, Ricel's just been a little bit cold, right? On the other side, for the Texas Tech Red Raiders out of Lubbock, who's been to Lubbock? Raise your hand inside the comment box. One of the best things that Lubbock has is every single gas station in Lubbock, Texas has a burrito bar. I got family in Lubbock, so I've been there countless times. And that's what I feel we need here in Tuscaloosa. Is I feel we need more burrito bars inside our gas stations. I know, weird take, but I think we need that. Miss Nicole Covington, what's up? Anna, I see you inside the comment box as well. Cody, what's up, man? Michael, good to see you, bro. For Texas Tech, you got Christian Anderson in 32 games played. He's got 18.9 points per game. Alabama's certainly going to have to watch. So we are going to tip it away here in Tampa. The winner of this game will play number 1 Michigan, and away we go here in Tampa. I appreciate you guys being here for the watch along as we got tip off between Alabama and Texas Tech in Tampa. Jemison will be jumping for this basketball, and we will get it started. Score Monkey, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here. Ball is away, and Alabama is going to have possession. It's going to be Wrightsell. Wrightsell kicks it out to Amari Allen. Amari Allen had a fantastic game in round 1 against Hofstra. Over to the top of the key, it's going to be Wrightsell. Wrightsell pulls up, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Texas Tech. As Nate Oates said, Texas Tech likes to slow it down a little bit. They beat Akron 91-71 in the first round of the NCAA basketball tournament. This game is in Tampa. Winner plays number 1 Michigan, which will be next week at the United Center in Chicago. Texas Tech moving it around as we expected to. Takes a 3-ball. Shot is up, no good. It's going to be tipped by Alabama and maybe tipped by Tech, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Alabama's basketball. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for joining us on this watch-along broadcast. Alabama back in action. Top of the key, it's going to be LeBaron Phylon. He's going to challenge inside. Takes a jumper. The floater is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Tech. Tech comes back. 19:07 to play in the game. They're going to push. Jemison, they're working on him inside the paint. Kick it back out. Think about a 3. No good. Nate Oates calling for defense. Wrightsell on the defense. Top of the key. Texas Tech lining it up. 18:50 to play. Jumper is up, and that's going to be good. Doesn't even hit the net, and it's a first points of the game by Tech. 2-0 Red Raiders lead. Here comes Alabama on the opposing side. It's going to be challenged by LeBaron Phylon. No good. Loose ball. It's going to be kind of bounced around, and Texas Tech's going to come out with that, and there's going to be a foul, and that's going to be on Amari Allen. 2-0, 18:35 to play in the first. First point scored by Tech off a jumper by Petty. Jalen Petty last game for Texas Tech had 24 points against Akron. This is a team that's really good on the perimeter shooting, kind of like Alabama. They like to shoot the 3-ball, but they like to slow it down, whereas Alabama's kind of a more run and gun. Here's a big shot right here by Tech. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Allen, and we got a jump ball. You see who possession goes to. Allen went up, so did 9. They kind of got tangled together, and it was a jump ball. It's going to be Tech that's going to be inbounding. Kicks it out to the right wing. Shot is up, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Wrightsell. Here comes Wrightsell. He's going to push it. Takes it across. He's going to challenge. Kicks it back up. Shot is up, no good by Allen. Now kicked over to Phylon. Phylon's going to challenge from the left side. Picks up his dribble, looking for help. Decides to pass it off to Aiden Sherrill with the big jam. Alabama's first points of the night come from the big man off the slam. 2-2, 17:50 to play. Looks like we got a new fan funder. Someone inside the comment box says Texas Tech works from the top of the key. They're going to kick it out. Number 3 for a big 3 from the outside. No good. Rebounded by Alabama. That's going to be Phylon with the rebound. 2-2, 17:30 to play. Phylon kicks it back out to Amari Allen. Amari Allen, top of the key. Pass it now to Jemison from the outside. 3 balls good. Big shot right there by Bama. 5-2. That's going to be London Jemison with the 3-ball. Yeah, that's the 3-ball horn, okay? 5-2, Alabama up on top. Here comes Texas Tech underneath. Big block right there by Aiden Sherrill. That's the type of defense we need. And here comes Alabama underneath the basket. They're going to be swatted. That's going to be Jemison, who is absolutely swatted underneath the basket. It was an easy shot. Tech just made a great defensive play. 5-2, 16-50. This game has March Madness feel. Absolutely 100%. Kick out to Tech for the three. Shot is up, and it's good. 5-5. Tie game, 16-40. To play. Here comes Alabama working it quickly. It's Phylon. Passes it to Amari Allen on the right side. Thinks about a three ball. He's going to take it inside. Nice little layup. It's good. 7-5. Nice play right there. I'd love to see that from Amari Allen. Kind of be challenging and have that takeover ability. We haven't seen that a lot this season from Amari Allen, but I feel he has that within him, right? Tech shoots a three ball. No good. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Alabama's basketball. 16-17 to play. Alabama up 7-5 on Tech. London Jemison with the three ball. Amari Allen with the two. On the court for Alabama right now. Phylon, Allen, Jemison. Bo Bolin checks into the game. And Houston Mallette does as well. Last game, Bo Bolin had 15 points and 3 big blocks for Alabama in their 20-point victory over the Hofstra Pride. Here comes Alabama, 16 minutes to play. Alabama stripped, and Tech's going to come the other way, 7-5. Here comes the Red Raiders. They're running. They're thinking about a three from the outside. Good defense right there by Jemison. Tech underneath the basket. Easy bucket. Tie ball game 7-7. I just lost a man. I mean, there's literally no one under there. They took Aiden Sherrill out, so you don't have a big man at this current point in time. 7-7. Here comes Phylon. Kicks it back out to Amari Allen. Phylon working it. 15:40 to play. He thinks about it. He's going to kick out to Amari Allen. Amari Allen up, and that is no good. Rebounded by Alabama. Now back out to Bo Bolin. Phylon thinks about it, kicks it over to Jemison, and Jemison, no good. Rebounded again by Alabama. That's Bo Bolin. Bo Bolin to Mallette. Mallette is good. Mallette hits another three ball, and that's going to be 10-7. Alabama leading with 15 to play in this game. Good shooting right there by Houston Mallette, who was pretty quiet in that opener against Hofstra. 10-7, Alabama leading. Tech takes a three-pointer on the other side. No good. Rebounded by Jemison. He's going to pass, and it's going to go to Texas Tech. It's going to be a turnover, Alabama, and the officials stop it. 14:57 to play. Alabama leading 10-7. We are on a media timeout. Mallette has 3. Jemison has 3. Allen has 2. Alabama up by 3. 14:57 to play in this second-round matchup between Alabama and Texas Tech. So what's up, family? How you guys doing? You guys doing okay? Oh, man. Yo, it's look, I've never done play-by-play, so I really appreciate you guys giving me grace on, like, my delivery. I'm trying to work on different things. I'm doing play-by-play on the YouTube channel, and I'm also trying a little comedy on Tuesday nights. Just kidding. But, I don't even know if we'll have Wake Up Bama tomorrow because this is going to be a late game. I got to stay up. Kids go back to school tomorrow, right? We'll see how it goes. So if you don't have Wake Up Bama tomorrow, you understood it's because, and I have to be honest, some of these games, for basketball and for football, if it's like a 8 p.m. kickoff or a 9 p.m. tip-off, I put a lot of energy into this, clearly, so I have to get myself like really worked out, right? Like worked up for the play-by-play. And then I can't go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just stay there, and I'm like, man, I got to go to sleep. And then you know how important my workouts are, but I probably won't be able to go to my workouts tomorrow either. So Wake Up Bama probably pick up again on Tuesday. But y'all know I'm crazy, so sometimes I might put up a podcast anyways. We'll see how it goes, all right? See, like Squirrel Monkey. Now, if you can give me grace, man, on, tomorrow's podcast, you know why we might have one or might not have one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But let's finish this game first, right? One thing at a time. So we are on a media timeout right now. Alabama leads right now 10-7. And I think when you look to Alabama right now, 36% from the field. You also have Tech, who's 30% from the field. So neither team has really shot kind of the lights out in the opening first minutes. The 3-ball for Tech really hasn't fell. They're 1 of 6, 16%. And on the other side for Alabama, you have 2 3-pointers as they are 2 and 6, 33%. So 10-7 is still on a media timeout. Game is on TBS, so if you want to watch the game, please watch the game. Hey, Crimson, I know you want to chat, man, but it's really hard to kind of go back and forth with like the community and then also do the play-by-play. But I think it's a great sweep by Alabama baseball, and of course the no-hitter was great, man. But if you want to call in during the week and discuss it, I'd be happy to talk baseball with you this week for sure, man. Thank you so much. I mean, you think about a no-hitter, I think it was the first time since, was it 1941 or something like that? I don't know. All right. Mark Smith says tomorrow could be my cheat day. Maybe, yeah, it sounds good, right? Yeah, I'll take it. But, man, Monday the kids go back to school. All right, looks like we're back in action. We got another super chat. Great job on the play-by-play call. Love watching the watch-alongs. Thanks for staying up late with us. That is from Bama. We really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, 100%. And like I said, Crimson, hit me up this week, man. We'll talk some baseball for sure. You can fill me in on your trip to Tuscaloosa. Back in action, Tech takes a 3-ball. It's going to be no good. It's going to be rebounded. Second chance opportunity for the Red Raiders as they come 10-7. They trail Alabama by 3. Jump back floater is no good. That's going to be rebounded by Alabama. Phylon has the ball. He crosses midcourt quickly. Back to right cell. Back to Phylon. Phylon loads, and that is good. Bam! And the horn blows as Phylon hits a big 3, and Alabama takes a 13-7 lead on Tech. Here comes Texas Tech trying to answer. 14:22 to play in this first half as Alabama leads 13-7 over Tech. They're working it half-court offense, trying to slow it down top of the key. They're going to challenge inside, and it's a turnover. Here comes Alabama. You got Phylon already crossing half-court. Let's see if Alabama can go up a little bit more as they lead 13-7 off the big 3 from Phylon. Phylon working to the left, kicks it to the outside. That's going to be Right Cell. Right Cell picks up his dribble, throws it up. He is going to be fouled. And you're going to have 2 free throws for Right Cell. Yeah, I mean, I think early takeaways of this game, right? You're like, you know, what's going on? Alabama's hit some big threes, right? They're 3 of 7, 42.9%. Right Cell misses the first free throw, by the way. Texas Tech on the other side, 1 of 7. I think when you look to these teams, one of the dangerous things about Tech is the fact that they are really good from the perimeter, and right now to see them 1 of 7, that's probably the difference in this game so far. Derek Spencer, what's up, man? Welcome, Travis B, to being a Level 1 fan funder. Thank you so much. Second free throw is good, and Alabama goes up 14-7. Up by 7, 13:56 to play in the first half between Alabama and Texas Tech. Tech top of the key. Defense by Bo Bolin, who had a monster game in the first round. Tech working on that left wing, now on Right Cell. Nate Oates calling for defense. Aiden Sherrill in the middle puts his hand up. No good, and it's going to be rebounded by Sherrill. Now back to Right Cell. Right Cell crosses mid-court, passes to Bo Bolin. Shot is up. No good. It's going to be tipped, rebounded, and second chance goes in for Aiden Sherrill. Alabama now up 16-7, and Alabama starting to go on a nice little scoring run on the Red Raiders with 13:14 to play. Alabama up 16-7. Here comes Tech on the opposite side. Kick of the left wing. They think about a 3-ball. They're going to challenge inside. A wide open layup is good. 16-9 as Tech just goes right to the bucket. There was no one there. No defense. Alabama now on offense. Sherrill back to Phylon. Phylon top of the key. Setting it up. You got Bo Bolin out on the outside. You also have Noah Williamson who's checked into the game. And shot is up, and that's going to be no good. And he's going to be fouled. So Phylon will go to the line after being fouled. And I think you got a sub in for Noah Williamson, which will be the first time that he checks into the game for Alabama. They're saying it on my side, but I don't see him on the TV screen. So maybe he's going to come in a minute. Because right now at the free throw line, Aiden Sherrill's still in. Phylon at the line. Free throws up, and that's no good. Man, Alabama's missed a couple free throws early on. I don't like that. Here's the massive substitution for Alabama. Right now on the court for the Crimson Tide, Phylon writes out Allen Bobolin and Noah Williamson as Phylon will shoot his second free throw. 17-9 after the made free throw by Phylon. He missed his first, made his second. 12:49 to play after a made free throw by Phylon. Alabama leads. They're on a 13-2 run over the last 3 minutes. 13-2, yes. In the last 5 shots, they've made 4 of them. Here comes Tech trying to get back into this game. Bounce pass underneath the basket. And it's going to be a jump ball, and I believe that's going to be possession Alabama. So they're on a 13-2 run over the last nearly 4 minutes of this game. 17-9. The Alabama Crimson Tide leads with 12:30 to play. Good shooting tonight from Alabama so far in the late night tip. Maybe they're a late night team. I don't know. 12:27 to play. Kick out to Bobolin. Bobolin up. It's good. And the horn goes off again as Bobolin, who hit 3 threes in the opening round, hits his first tonight. And Alabama goes up 20-9 on the Red Raiders. 12:13 to play. Alabama doing well. They've hit 4 3-pointers tonight. 4 of 10 is what? Say it together, 40%. Texas Tech trying to get it to go from the 3-point line. A deep shot, no good. Nearly rebounded by Noah Williamson. And here comes Alabama once again. Their scoring run is 13-2. Phylon, step back, 3-point, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. I think it's going to be Tech's ball. There you go, Noah Williamson. Get a little aggressive, will you? 11:50 to play. So we have it 20-9 as we go to a media timeout. And let me read off a couple of stats for y'all. As Alabama leads 20-9 in the first half, there's 11 minutes and 50 seconds to go. We're on a media timeout. Alabama is currently riding a 13-2 run on the Red Raiders. Now going into the media timeout on the court for the Tide was Phylon, Wrightsell, Allen, Bobolin, and Williamson. Before the Crimson Tide so far tonight, you have LeBaron Phylon, who has 4 points. You also have 4 points for Aiden Sherrill. You have 3 for Bobolin, and you have 3 for Maulet. And I think when you look at this game right now, Alabama shot pretty well from three-point land. And in fact, they've had a couple different guys, take threes and make threes. LeBaron Phylon has 1. You also have 1 from London Jemison. That was the first 3-pointer of the game. You have Bobolin, who came in as well. And think about this. Bobolin, over the last 2 games, he had 4 3-pointers made, right? And then Houston Maulet, he shot 1 time, which was a 3-ball, and he made it. In terms of kind of the head-to-head, when you look to Alabama versus Texas Tech, and I like to look at kind of the halftime to have full assessment, but for what it is, Alabama has a total of 13 rebounds, and Texas Tech has 7. So, and that's kind of why, and look, there's a long time for this game, and I promise you, Texas Tech is going to find their rhythm at some point of the game. They're a really good shooting team. I mean, they have 2 guys on their squad that shoot over 40%. So it's kind of just a matter of time until they get hot. But one of the areas that I did like Alabama was actually kind of in the post play. And you can't say that a lot about Alabama, but I don't, in my opinion, and just kind of my assessment watching Texas Tech before this game, I didn't feel that they had, real strong bigs. And when a team has real strong bigs, I'm terrified of them. I mean, you saw, it doesn't even have to be a team that's won 25 games. It can be a team that's won 20 games. Like a team like Georgia, they're going to give Alabama problems because they're better inside. Now, a team like this, I think Alabama, it comes down to almost who can shoot better and who can sustain that type of performance. Maybe that's why Alabama's up right now at this point in time. But like I said, Texas Tech is a team that can get back very quickly. They have elite guard play, and they have 3 players that can hit tremendous shots from the outside. So 20-9 feels good at this point in time. Just got to continue to roll with it, and I think play good defense and continue to win on the glass and, kind of take it half by half. But right now I like where Alabama's at as they lead 20-9, 11:28 to play in the first. So appreciate you guys being here again, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, and Brock the Baller mentions that they don't have JT Toppin, and you're like, well, who's that? Well, JT Toppin's one of the best players in the nation, and he went out with the ACL, I think, in February. So he's not here, which is to Alabama's benefit. All right, Texas Tech has scored one field goal in the last 4 minutes. We resume action. And loose ball, Texas Tech comes up with it. Top of the key, 11:30 to play. They kick it out to the outside. Here comes Tech down 20-9. They're going to pass. It's underneath the basket, and there's going to be a foul, and Tech will shoot 2. Foul is going to be on right cell. Got to play really good defense. Joe Lewis, what's up, brother? See you inside the comment box, man. Yeah. Joe Lewis from, oh, man, what's up, man? Went to Old Laver. Good to see you out there, man. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Yeah, Joe Lewis, man, we'll have to get on the link soon, man. I've been getting on the course a couple different times. So Ross Bridge not too long ago was beautiful. Yeah, so you'll see me slip out into the course from time to time across the great state of Alabama. Free throw is good for Texas Tech, and second one is no good. 20-10, Alabama up by 10. 11:20 to play. Here comes LeBaron Phylon to the left wing. Kicks it to Sherrell. Sherrell thinking about it. He's going to kick back out to Phylon. Phylon, let's see if he can go into takeover mode from the outside, and he's going to be fouled, but the 3-ball was good. So 22-10 right now is your score on the TV with 11:16 to play. And Alabama's going to inbound. It's going to be Amari Allen to LeBaron Phylon. Phylon way at the top of the key. Kicks it out to right cell, and right cell's good. Bang! And the horn goes loud once again as another Alabama player has hit a 3-ball, and that brings Alabama up to 23-10 on Tech. They have made 5 of 11 3-pointers in this game. Sometimes you live by the 3, you die by the 3, but we know that's to Alabama's benefit, and it's going to be a traveling call on Tech, and Alabama up by 13 now with 10:53 to play in the first half. Man, you look to all the guys that have made 3-pointers for Alabama so far, right? The Baron Phylon, Right Cell, London Jemison, Bo Bolin, Maulet. Man, everybody's hitting the 3-ball tonight. Right cell working inside the interior. Kicks back out to Phylon. Phylon guarded. Alabama up by 13. 10:38 to play in this first half. Jemison back to Phylon. Phylon takes another 3, and the horn goes off once again. 26-10. Man, Texas Tech takes a timeout, and we'll let the horn run as Bama is up 26-10. My goodness, yo, this is a shooting clinic by the Alabama Crimson Tide, and I think it's only appropriate as we read off some first half stats brought to you by, that would be a perfect time for your business. Contact Kyle Henderson at Bama Football on YouTube if you would like to be a sponsor of this program. Just kidding. I don't have any sponsors, but if you'd like to sponsor me, it would be amazing. All right, so for the Alabama Crimson Tide tonight, 50% for the Crimson Tide from the field, led by LeBaron Phylon, who has 7 points, including 2 3-pointers. But here's where Alabama has really done their work, right? 6 of 12 from 3-point land, which is, say with me, fam, 50%. Well, who's hit 3s? Well, you've had 2 3s by LeBaron Phylon. You have 1 3 by Latrell Wrightsell. You have 1 3 by London Jemison. And you also have an additional 3 by Taylor Bolin, who's hit 4 3s in the last 2 games. And then Houston Mallett, who's also hit a 3. Alabama leads right now 26-10. I think when you look to bench points, you have 6 for Alabama, right? Clearly from Mallett and Bo Bolin coming in and hitting 2 3s. You have only 6 points in the paint. You don't need a lot of points in the paint right now when you're shooting like Alabama's shooting. And I think when you look kind of head-to-head, at the rebounding factor where Alabama needs to win. They have 14 rebounds to Texas Tech 7. So Alabama in full control. There's too much time, but you got to be excited about what's happening right now on TBS. All right, so if you're out there, if you're watching the game, if you're watching the watch-along, I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast right here. It's Alabama doing work right now on Tech, 26-10, shooting the absolute lights out. And get active inside the comment box. And as mentioned, every single day, Monday through Friday, we have the Wake Up Bama podcast. Of course, during the year, it'll be every single day. I don't know if there'll be a Wake Up Bama podcast tomorrow because we're on a late tip tonight. So we'll see how it goes. So just kind of heads up, when you wake up tomorrow at 4 a.m. and you don't see a new podcast, don't be alarmed. Everything's okay, right? So that's kind of, and if you're new to the program, welcome. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Alabama football back in practice on Tuesday of this week. They'll have practice Tuesday, and then you have Alabama Pro Day on Wednesday, and then you have another practice on Thursday, another practice on Friday, and then they'll be open on the weekend. So, and just like 250 watching. Let's get 250 thumbs up, and of course, run those thumbs up, of course. All right. And J. Cole says, we might beat Michigan. Don't sleep on Bama. Yeah, the winner of this game will go to Chicago to play at Michigan, right? The United Center. All right, so here's a trivia. Who did Alabama play at the United Center earlier this year? Back in action, Tech, Bama. 10 minutes to play. Good defense right there by Aiden Terrell. Alabama owning the paint on defense. Here comes the Crimson Tide. It's going to be Amari Allen flying 100 miles an hour. Shot is no good. Ball goes loose. It's going to be Bo Bolin. Kicks it out to Mallette. Do we have another horn? No good. It's going to be rebounded by Alabama once again off the rebound into the loose ball. And here comes Mallette to the left side. Got some flying basketball right now. Now it's Reitzel who's going to take a three ball from nearly half court. Once again, rebounded by Alabama, and then the foul. Man, how many rebounds was that by Alabama right there? I haven't seen that much offensive rebounding this whole season, and Boris got it right inside the comment box. Earlier this year, Alabama played Illinois at the United Center, right? Alabama to inbound. Here's Mallette. Mallette to Amari Allen. Amari Allen, top of the key. He's going to challenge, goes inside. Love when he goes inside like that. Kicks it back out to Bo Bolin. Bo Bolin resets back to Amari Allen. Amari Allen working to the right side. He's going to challenge on the inside as well. He's stripped again. Ball goes out of bounds, and he's fouled. Yo, Upper Strings, what's up, man? Thanks for rolling in, bro. Appreciate it. Jonathan, what's up, dog? Good to see you, man. Joseph Woodall, man, what's up? Thanks for being here. Mo Sleep, what's up? Thanks for being here as well, bro. I appreciate you guys rolling through. Wade's World, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Arizona beat Utah State tonight, 78-66. And you got UConn and UCLA tied 44. And then you also have Iowa State leading Kentucky. Or I guess they beat Kentucky, right, earlier today. And then St. John's beat Kansas. Alabama beat St. John's earlier this year. All right, first free throw is good for Amari Allen. Yeah, Jonathan, what's up, man? Salute back to you, bro. And it's good. I guess the first one was missed. The second one was made. 27-10, Alabama leading. They haven't shot that well from the charity stripe tonight. Only 50%, which needs to improve in a game like this, even going forward, right? 50% just isn't going to cut it. 27-10, Alabama leading 19-18. Texas Tech shoots a deep ball, kind of rims in and out right now. Texas Tech cannot find the three ball. They are 1 of 9 tonight. Amari Allen's going to take the three ball. No good. It's going to be once again rebounded by the Crimson Tide. Tide doing work on the offensive rebounds tonight. Jalil Bethia, as soon as he touches it, what is he going to do? As soon as Jalil Bethia gets it, man, it's like playing hot potato with that dude. You pass it to him, shoots it up. No good. But he's on the court. So you got Phylon, Bethia, Bo Bolin, Sherrell, and Mallette. Good to see Alabama shooting so well tonight, though. Not at the free throw line, but everywhere else. Inbound comes to Bo Bolin, Alabama on offense. It's going to be stripped, and here comes Texas Tech. Should be an easy layup. Phylon was just pickpocketed, and Texas Tech just goes coast to coast. Alabama comes back very quickly, kicks it out to the right side of the wing, and it's going to be Aiden Sherrill, picks up his dribble. He's looking for Phylon. Phylon's going to reset. Looking for a screen by Sherrill. Kicks it back to Mallette. You can dribble Mallette if you want to, man. Passes it over to the left to Bobolin. Mallette comes back, shoots a three, no good. Rebound by Sherrill, who then throws it up to Bobolin. Bobolin now kicks it to Phylon for the big three. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Alabama again. That's Jalil Bethia. Shoots it immediately. Now gets his rebound and then throws it out of bounds. Man, woof. Yo, so Bethia, I mean, Alabama has so many rebounds tonight. I mean, they have 24 rebounds to Texas Tech's 8. I've never seen anything like this. And a lot of it is kind of the ball bouncing to Alabama, but still, I mean, they have 24 rebounds right now, which is crazy. Tech shoots a three, no good, and there's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Sherrill. Isn't that crazy? Is this crazy? Alabama could have 30 rebounds at halftime. They have 24 right now. We're on a media timeout. It's crazy. Good thing I can speak so fast because Alabama, they play at a lightning pace. Literally, one pass, boom, shoot. And Bethia, as soon as he gets it, shoot. Right? 27-12. I cannot believe the rebounds. This is freaking me out. 24 rebounds tonight for Alabama. 12 on offense, 12 on defense. Tech has 8. These are the reason Alabama's winning is the rebounds, and then also Tech is 1 of 10 from three-point land. That's 10%. Alabama on the other side, they've shot 18 three-pointers already. 18. So this is a team. Look, you know what I know. And Marlon, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for the compliment. Basketball is so easy to break down. It's easy because there's so many numbers. Football is way more complicated, right? But I think with basketball, they know they don't have to dominate inside. So they can just basically, hey, we're going to shoot better than Tech. Let's go put these guys away. Tech so far, like, you know who the best big is tonight? Aiden Sherrill. He's the best big on the court tonight, period. And that is not the case like 80, 90% of the time. And I love Aiden Sherrill. He's not the greatest big. Other teams have better bigs. But tonight, he's the man, right? Even you saw them trying to challenge him earlier, and he was like, no, thank you. So right now, we got 7:55. Alabama up 27-12. We're on a media timeout. Tail of the tape so far right now. Alabama shooting well from three-point land. They've also done well on offense. They've been killing the glass where they lead 24-12 or 24-8 on rebounds. They've gone cold a little bit right now. Alabama hasn't made a bucket in the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. They've missed their last 11 shots. They've only made 2 of them. So a little bit cold right now, but they still have a wide margin because Tech just hasn't been able to find any sort of offensive rhythm themselves, right? Keelan Russell, the GOAT, says, Kyle, how do you think Michigan is reacting right now? I don't think, Michigan, we know who Michigan is. Michigan's not worried about anything. I think Michigan knows what Alabama is. Michigan is nasty. Nasty. They will out. I think whoever wins this game, Michigan will be like an 8.5 point favorite. Michigan they are great. But this is March Madness. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes. Joseph says inside the comment box, think we'll be a better running football team. Oh, that's the biggest question, right? Yeah, like I said, I was telling Angel earlier, I'd love to, kind of converse. Maybe we could talk about it at halftime a little bit, but I hope so. We'll find out. Texas Tech back in action, shoots another 3 ball, no good. Now 1 of 11 from three-point land. And ball goes out of bounds. I don't know who has it. I don't think even the officials know. Looks like they're going to give it to Tech. Yeah, they just showed the same stat that I've been discussing, that Alabama now has 25 rebounds to Tech's 8, which is just crazy. It never happens. Tech top of the key. Trying to get something going. 27-12, Alabama leads with 7:30 to play. Kick out to the left side. Tech's going to challenge on the inside, and shot is good. It's just an easy kind of field goal. Sherrell wasn't too aggressive, didn't need to be. 29-14 now is the 27-14 is the lead for Alabama basketball. Hands off to London Jemison. Jemison could have taken the 3. Now back to Amari Allen. A lot of movement by Alabama basketball. Calling for the screen maybe from Aiden Sherrell. Sherrell has the ball. There's 8 on the shot clock. Something's going to have to go up, and it's inside to Sherrell, who gets the bucket and has an opportunity for and 1. Now the big man has 7 points on the night. Nice underneath shot. Basically almost like what? You call that a give and go, I guess. And Sherrell gets the points underneath the basket. Way to go, big man. As Alabama's big man will now go to the line. Shot is up by Aiden Sherrell. Shot is good, so the 3-point play works out. Alabama up 30-17 on Tech with 6:28 to play. Yeah, that was a nice give and go score, Monkey, right? 6:55 to play. Alabama leading significantly. Tech calling for the screen right there. Pulls up for the 3 ball, and that's good for Tech. 30-17 is your score. 6:40 to play on the TV. That was only Tech's second 3-point. And this is a team that loves to shoot the 3, probably as much as Alabama. They've just been ice cold. Here's another little give and go for Alabama. Underneath the basket is London Jemison, who misses the shot. He had an opportunity right there. Alabama's been ice cold as of late. They're 1 of 10 on their last 10 shots, and it's 30-17. Tech trying to close the gap. There's still plenty of time before half. There's 6 minutes. Tech's going to challenge inside. It's going to be stripped by Jemison. Really good defense. Active hands right there. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Tech's basketball. 6:10 to play. Alabama leading 30-17. Really good defense right there by the Tide. But they've been cold. Their last 12 shots, they've just made 2, right? They were hot for a while. I think they went on a 13-2 run or something like that. But ever since then, they've been cold. On the court for the Crimson Tide, Phylon, Wrightsell, Allen, Bo Bolin, and Aiden Sherrell. Texas Tech to inbound. Here comes the Red Raiders. They're going to challenge on Sherrell. They take him inside. It's going to be a loose ball, and Alabama comes up with it after a turnover. Phylon going to take the 3 from the outside. No good once again. Again, Alabama's taken 13 shots. They've only made 2. But a nice pickpocket by Alabama. It's a 2-on-1. Here comes Wrightsell. Throws it up, and shot is good. Easy bucket right there off the nice steal by Wrightsell. 32-17, and Texas Tech is going to take a timeout. Yeah, nice turnover created by Alabama. Tech has 5 turnovers as well. Alabama has 5. But on that particular one, I think that was great because it gave – and that could have been a time where Alabama starts to get momentum, because I think they've kind of just been holding that lead for a little bit, but they haven't been making any shots. So you need something to kind of pick things up again. They haven't scored, a couple buckets in the last 4 minutes. But they still have a really good lead, 32-17, right? Funny. What's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Who will win, Alabama or Texas? Please tell anyone. Well, so far it's Alabama, right? Who is this Bama team we've seen the most this season? Who is this basketball team, and where have they been most this season? Donnie's asking. Donnie, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Look, March is crazy, right? Because teams can get hot. Teams can do different things in March. I think the great thing about this Alabama basketball team is they've gone through so much adversity off the court, right? So this is a team that is seasoned, mentally. 32-17 is the score. Shots up by Tech. They're going to challenge Noah Williamson, and they go right to the basket, and they do just that. 32-19. Easy bucket for Tech. Here comes Alabama basketball. It's going to be Amari Allen. Dumps down to Noah Williamson. Noah Williamson with some buckets. 34-19. Yo, we haven't seen that in a while. Yo, Noah Williamson underneath the basket? Who is this team? I haven't seen that before. 34-19. I thought you were supposed to do that all year. Where's that been? Here comes Tech on the opposite side. They're going to be they turn the ball over, and here comes Phylon. Phylon's running it. Here comes Amari Allen. Kicks it to the outside right cell. Bam! Another horn shot. Here we go. 37-19. The big shot by Alabama. And Texas Tech does not like it. Alabama capitalizing off those turnovers. 12 points. Big shot right there by Wrightsell. 37-19 is the score. Around 4:20 to play in this first half. It's going to be rebounded now by Williamson. Man, 4:30 to play. Here comes Allen. He's going to kick it to Phylon. Phylon's going to challenge inside. Pops it back out to Amari Allen. Amari Allen, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Tech, and it's going to be a foul. I think they're going to call that on Bo Bolin. And we got Dan Caraway with the super chat. And he says, RMFT. And you know what that means. Every time we get a super chat, we also get the one. And he says, I think if they keep this momentum up, they could go all the way. Man, how about that positivity? So Alabama leads right now, 37-19. There is 4 minutes to play in the first half. Alabama absolutely cooking. All right, they made 7 3-pointers. They've taken 21. Here comes Tech. They're going to challenge inside. 3-ball isn't been falling so far for the Red Raiders. They're going to challenge inside, and it's going to be some good defense. Active hands for Alabama. Was that Williamson on the block? Whoa, man. Yo, where has this dude been? Noah Williamson, man. Someone activated him. Was that him on the block? We take another media timeout. Yo, that was crazy. Should we sound the horn for Noah Williamson? Wow, man. How about every time Noah Williamson makes a play, we sound the horn as well, right? We make this up as we go. All right, you guys ready for some stats real quick? All right, we'll switch it up. Okay. Alabama right now leading 37-19. For the Crimson Tide, they are led by LeBaron Phylon, who has 7 points. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though. You also have Aiden Sherrill, who has 7, who's been playing some pretty good defense, but leading the Crimson Tide tonight, and thank goodness, because we needed another guard to come with it, was Lachelle Wrightsell, who has 9 points, including 2 3-pointers. I think when you look head-to-head, Alabama and Texas Tech, keep on saying one of the big reasons Alabama's made 7 3-pointers, right? But the biggest news tonight is not necessarily what's gone in from the field or from the perimeter. It's been how Alabama has been active on the glass. They have 26 rebounds in the first half, which is very uncharacteristic for the Alabama Crimson Tide. They have also capitalized on Tech's turnovers, where they have 12 points off turnovers as they lead right now, 37-19. We're on a media timeout. Welcome to the watch along. I appreciate you guys being here inside the comment box and getting active. The winner of this game will take on number 1 Michigan on Friday in Chicago at the United Center. Now, Alabama played there earlier this year against Illinois in a game that was very highly contested, but as you know, March, anything can happen, and we'll see how far this Alabama basketball team can go. This song is about as fast as Alabama basketball plays, right? So, dun, 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 charge! Yeah, and thank you so much for being active and getting inside the comment box. I really appreciate you guys being here. Keelan Russell the GOAT says, Kyle, how much points do you think we'll be up by halftime? I don't know. Hopefully more than the last game, right? I mean, the last game, they were up by only 2, and they ended up winning by 27, right? I mean, right now with what, an 18-point lead? Shoot. You go into a lead. Look, even if you go into halftime with a lead by like, what, 15, 10 to 15, yo, that's tough to come out of, right? I mean, you got to be Tech, and you're like, man, these dudes are absolutely shooting the lights off. They have all the momentum. They don't even have one of their guards. Bediako, he's not even on the floor, and they're still coming with it, right? So, and like I said, I think one of the reasons that Alabama can kind of filter out some of that noise and is because of the adversity that they've gone through. Plus, they're deep. This team is very deep. And look, if Noah Williamson, I'll be honest. You guys know what I know. We watch the games together. Noah Williamson is what? On a scale of like 1 to 10. And I, love the kid. I'm sure he's a great kid. He's probably like a 2 out of 10. Tonight, if he plays like a 5 out of 10, that's good. That's amazing. Back in action, Alabama leads 37-19. Some really good play by Noah Williamson. In fact, he's still on the court right now for the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3:40 to play. Tech, top of the key, trying to set something up. They're going to challenge kind of in the inside, bowling on defense. Pick up their dribble. Shot is up, and it's good. Good shot right there by the Red Raiders. 37-21, 3:36 to play. Here comes Alabama, fast as lightning on the other side. It's going to be LeBaron Phylon. Kicks it to Amari Allen. Amari Allen is going to challenge, kicks it out to Noah Williamson. Oh, I thought he was going to take that 3 ball. Now he passes to LeBaron Phylon. LeBaron Phylon looked like that could have been a foul right there. He's going to set it up top of the key. Kicks it out to Williamson, who's going to take the 3 ball, and that is good. Oh, my goodness. Noah Williamson with the 3 ball. 40-21. Where has this been? Oh, my goodness. Ice cold. Noah Williamson gets Alabama to 40 points. Other side, Tech takes a shot, no good. Rebounded by LeBaron Phylon. 2:55 to play. Here comes the Crimson Tide. Phylon gonna take a 3. Oh, off the rim. I thought that went in, family. My goodness. And here comes Texas Tech. Pushing it quickly. 2:40 to play before halftime. 40-21. Everybody shooting 3 balls, including Noah Williamson. Come on, young man. Keep it up. We need this type of play. 40-21. 3:30 to play before halftime. Alabama absolutely cooking. Tech trying to set something up. It's going to be a loose ball, and that is going to be, I don't know whose ball that is. Yo, my goodness. Noah, what about Noah hitting a 3? Oh, my goodness. That was crazy. Man, he thought about that first one, and then he came back to that second one, and he took it. The officials are looking at who the ball went. Oh, it went off Phylon's foot. All right, Tech to inbound. 2:25 to play on the court for Alabama. Right out, Allen, Bo Bolin, Sherrell, and Mallette. Oof, man. We got to talk about Williamson, man. That was some great, 4 minutes that he played? All right, Tech inbounds. 2:20 to play. Good defense right here by Alabama. Little floater up by Tech, and I guess he's fouled. That's going to be a personal foul on Amari Allen. So Tech will be awarded 2 free throws. Oh, man, that was crazy, right? 2:18 to play. First free throw is up, and it is good. And second free throw is up, and that is good as well. So 2 made free throws by Texas Tech. Alabama is still with the commanding lead, and they're showing a great father and son moment as the son is on top of the father's neck. That's always the best, right? When the kid's up there, but after a while, neck muscles, man, that's tough sledding for the pops. All right, 40-23, 2:18 to play. After 2 made free throws by the Red Raiders. Winner faces Michigan in the Sweet 16. Amari Allen's going to take a 3 ball, and that's good. The horn goes off again, and that's going to be Mallette. My bad. Wow, Houston Mallette with a big 3 ball. That's his second 3 of this game. He has 6 points, and Alabama goes up 46-23. Tech going to try to answer on the other side. Ball doesn't even hit the rim, and it goes out of bounds on the air ball. 43-23. This Alabama team has made 10 3-pointers in the first half. And Phylon just threw it to Mallette, and Mallette just fires up a 3-ball. It goes in. Here comes Alabama once again on offense. They lead by 20. Goes inside to Mallette, nearly tripped up. He's going to kick it out to Phylon. Phylon at the left corner. He's at the left wing. Good ball movement. Here goes Bull Bowling. Bull Bowling back out. Aiden Sherrill for 3-ball. Oh, my God. Aiden Sherrill. Man, this team had a latte before they came out tonight. 49-23. 46-23. 46-23. Aiden Sherrill hits Alabama's 11th 3. And here comes some great defense by Alabama. Only a minute before halftime. Tech trying to get something going. Great defense by Alabama. Mallette's going to pull up for another 3. Ah! Oh, my God. 49-23. Ah! Can you dig it? 49-23. Alabama can't miss. The horn won't stop. 49-23. Crimson Tide doing absolute damage in Tampa. Here they come, 30 seconds to go. Oh, my God, this is crazy. 25 seconds. Phylon's going to shoot another 3. That's no good. Oh, man, I didn't want to have to I don't know how many horns we have left, right? 49-23, are you serious? Yo, they're shooting 40% from three-point land. 49-23? Pull out your calculators. How much they leading by? Man, this is crazy. If you would have told me they'd be leading by 26 points in the second round, right? This is absolutely crazy. Texas Tech, throw in the towel. All right, trivia. Remember when poor Apollo was fighting Ivan Drago, right? And they were like telling him to throw in the towel? Too early, I know, but still, this is crazy. It's going to be a foul underneath the basket. Whew, man. Almost a 30-point lead. This is crazy. 49-23, and we'll go over the halftime stats, and if you have some questions or you have some comments, we'll highlight them on the screen at halftime. And, we'll kind of give you our take. But, man, this is crazy. You know what? We know how dangerous this team can be. But there's other elements that are happening tonight. There's other things that are happening. And I want to talk about that at halftime. One of them is a rebound. 17 seconds left. It's 49-23. Here comes Alabama. They're going to play for the last shot before halftime. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's going to be a tip ball. It looks like we're going to go to halftime. Did they make that? Did that go in or out? It looked like he made it, but it didn't even hit the net. So Texas Tech was able to steal it before half, and they threw it up, and it looked like it went in. I'm going to call the halftime score 49-25. That's like the official score. Yeah, I don't know if I like what Alabama was trying to do right there, but good play by Texas Tech. That's heads-up basketball. And a floater went up. Was that in or out? A shot goes up. Yeah, that's in. Count it, right? You count that. 49-25 at the break, Alabama leading. And let's go over kind of some stats and some observations. And let me ask you this. They're up by 24 points, okay? 24 points at halftime. How surprised are you on a scale of 1 to 10 with how Alabama basketball is playing right now? How surprised are you that Alabama is playing like this on a scale of 1 to 10? I probably have to say maybe like an 8 or a 9 for me. I think you come in to a game like this, and look, the game is far from over. The same thing could happen in the second half. You know how basketball is. But I kind of look at the matchup of these two teams, and I kind of felt a little bit of a mirror image because of Texas Tech's ability to shoot the three ball just like Alabama. Now, they have been unsuccessful, and I'm talking about Texas Tech from the perimeter, where they are only 2 of 13. I mean, when it's not your night shooting, it's not your night. This has happened to Alabama many different times. In fact, it happened to them against, I think, Ole Miss later in the year, and then they came back and had a successful second half. So it's not over, is what I'm saying. But there's some other elements that I'd like to highlight for Alabama basketball. And we know they can shoot. right? We know they can shoot. We know the guys can heat up, and we know that everybody can shoot. But there's a couple things that I'd like to point out, and the first one is the rebounding. What if I told you, all right, what if we knew each other? We knew Alabama basketball. And let's pretend you weren't even watching this game, okay? And you came up to me at halftime. We like met outside like a bar or somewhere. And you're like, yo, Kyle, what's happening with the game? And I'd be like, would you believe me if I told you this stat? You're like, what? They hit 11 3-pointers. He'd be like, yeah, I believe you, of course. But what if I told you that Alabama had 30 rebounds at halftime? What would you say? Would you be shocked? That would be a stat that you wouldn't believe from me. I mean, this team, sometimes they don't even get 30 rebounds a game. They have 30 rebounds at halftime. And I think they've done a really good job, on the glass, defensive and offensive. They have 12 boards on offense and 18 on defense. Isn't that crazy? I'd also like to point out, the one guy during the first half that really was surprising to me, and he doesn't have a lot of minutes. He doesn't, but his play was still impressive to me, and I'm hard on this kid. He had 5 minutes to play. 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes. Noah Williamson, bro, you're playing tournament basketball. I don't know what your ceiling is. I don't know, Nate Oates knows. I don't. I'm on YouTube, right? I'm a fan. I watch what you guys watch. But I've been watching Noah Williamson, and every time he gets in, it's a little bit lackluster, and I feel the team kind of takes a step back. Noah Williamson tonight has played his you-know-what off, and he has played at a very high – he's played to the highest of his ability. I don't know what that ability is, but he's playing to that threshold. He's playing aggressive. He's playing well on defense, and he's playing well on offense. He really is. And, in fact, tonight, guess how many points he has? He has 5 points tonight. Noah Williamson has 5 points tonight. That kid is playing his tail off. Love to see it. I would say right now, if I had to give a hard hat, I might even give it to him. And it's only 5 minutes of play. But, that's the type of play because he hasn't played like this, okay? Other guys I like to highlight tonight so far. I think Bo Boland's been nice off the bench, right? The guy has 4 threes in the last 2 games. Aiden Sherrill, think about Aiden Sherrill. I've been hard on him too. I'm always hard on the Alabama bigs. Aiden Sherrill has 25 points in 2 games, okay? And think about these stats, okay? I'm going to put them inside the comment box. Sherrill has 25 points and 17 boards. Look at this. In the last 2 games so far. Is that impressive? Is that impressive for you, for Aiden Sherrill? Do we need that type of play for Aiden Sherrill to be playing like that? You know what I'm saying? That's really good, right? And I'll tell you what, you know who came with it tonight so far in the first half? Is Latrell Ricel. Ricel, he's been a little slow out the gates the last 2 games. Against Ole Miss, against Hofstra, he wasn't kind of feeling it. Right now, he has 9 points, including 2 3-balls. So Alabama has shot 27 3-pointers. They've made 11. That's clearly a big reason why they're winning this game. They have 30 rebounds right now compared to Texas Tech's 16, right? Almost double. And Tech has struggled finding their rhythm at the 3-point line, but everybody's hit threes for Alabama. Keys to the game for the second half. I think kind of more of the same. Right? I think you got to come out and play with high intensity, and I don't think you let off the gas at all. I think you go all out, and if you have to bury this team, I don't care about sending a message or anything like that. That's meaningless. But I think you come out and you finish the job. No easy. You play hard, you play fast. You continue to dominate the glass if you can, and I think they will. But let's put these dudes away. I think you got to go heavy. And they're not going to go like half court. That's just not how Alabama is. But I think you continue to lay it on as much as you can. I will say this, though. Here's some positive criticism, okay? Positive criticism for this team is for one particular player. One player. It's on Jalil Bethea, okay? I think that he's just really excited to I don't know, like not necessarily like get headlines, but to contribute. And he just needs to be patient. He needs to and Alabama's fast. But I think he just needs to slow down, even like a microsecond. As soon as he gets the ball, he just shoots, right? I don't even know if he sees the basket. He just needs to slow down just a little bit, and I think it'll come with it. I don't think it's a talent thing. I think he's rushing, right? So I think he'll be fine. Bruce asked who's number 11 on the team. Number 11 for Alabama? We don't have a number 11. You got 0 is Phylon, 3 is Wrightsell, 5 is Allen, 6 is Jemison, 22 is Sherelle, 1 is Bethea, 7 is Bo Bolin, 15 is Williamson, and 95 is Motlett. Yeah, I don't know who that is, Bruce. Oh, there's a couple other guys that might not be listed. It might be Murphy might be one of them. Oh, you know what? Jamie Parker brings up this. Good ad. Let's talk about this. Or James. Sorry about that. You know what? I do think they've been playing good defense. I did see Aiden inside. He did well. He was contending the basket. I also saw Bo Bolin. He's been playing well on defense. And I think they've had active hands kind of all around, right? Yeah, but I think defense has been good. But I'm still here, family. Just hit this real quick. Yeah, so if you're new to the watch along, welcome. And if you're kind of new to the channel, welcome as well. I'm live during the watch alongs. This is what we call watch alongs, basically like play by play. I also do this for football. But basketball is great. I also do this for hockey, believe it or not. When the United States beat Canada, I just went live. I never even done play-by-play before, or hockey. But it was fun. It was amazing. And clearly the results worked out for the United States, right? I have a live show Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. I take calls as well. And then most of the time I have a Wake Up Bama podcast. It's really consistent, almost automatic during the football season. During the spring season, you got spring break and you got different things. So it's still very active. And that's released in the mornings at 4 a.m. And I'm just a one-man operation, so I appreciate you guys being here. I do all the graphics and all that sort of stuff. So appreciate you guys always being in my corner. We also have a Facebook page that's very active. I think we have 81,000 followers on there as well. So, yeah, get inside the comment box, get active, and I really appreciate you guys. And if you guys have any questions, comments, whatever, throw them inside the chat. I'll highlight them. If you have questions, I'll highlight them. And then, of course, we have a call-in show, which is very popular, where people call in the show and we talk kind of back and forth. So that's just kind of a heads up for how the channel works, right? And, yeah, we have – I think Angel went to sleep. He's got work in the morning, but he was at the baseball games, right, as Alabama defeated Florida, and you had a no-hitter in that game, which is incredible. Oh, by the way, I also live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I don't know – I know there's a million different YouTube channels. I don't know, who lives in Tuscaloosa or whatever, but I live here. I live, 8 minutes away from campus. So a lot of those stand-ups that you see, I don't live far from campus. I got a 17-year-old. I got a 13-year-old. And, yeah, living that, that teenage parent life. So keep me in your prayers. Oh, and Keno says 11 is Preston Murphy Jr. That's who I thought it was, Keno. Thank you so much, brother. Oh, man, that was fun. We'll pick it up here in a minute. We're still on halftime right now as Alabama leads 49-25 in Tampa. Winner plays number 1 Michigan Friday in Chicago, right? Danny, what's up? Danny says, just wait to see how Bama comes out the second half. 10 minutes has been slow out the gate. Yeah, and a lot of the times, too, and thank you, Anna, for the compliments inside the comment box. I think that this particular team, one of the things that I've also noticed with them is that it's been in rare form that Alabama has put together a complete game. They either really good in the first half and not so much in the second, but they've done so much damage in the first that it's hard to get back and overtake them. But I've never seen like what they did in the first half kind of roll into the second half, right? I mean, I'm just calling it like it is. I mean, I hope tonight's different. And if they do that, if they come out and play like they did in the first, then what is it going to be, 150, right? Randy, what's up, brother? Appreciate you, man. He says, great watch along. Really enjoy it, man. Yeah, can you get a roll tide? Yeah, no doubt, man. Josh says, I'm proud of the perseverance. Yeah, I think that's important because, you look at the perseverance of this team. They've gone through a lot, right? I mean, national headlines is a lot to deal with. Negative national headlines is something else, right? Negative national headlines, everybody's on their phone. You read all the comments, right? It's hard to get past negative. And I think that, you kind of look to what they've gone through, the stuff with Bediako, the stuff with Holloway, and to be able to kind of shift that focus and play like they're playing tonight, I think says a lot about the locker room. So we'll pick up the second half here in a minute, but I appreciate you guys kicking it with me as Alabama right now just absolutely cooking down in Tampa, 49-25. Again, winner plays Michigan in the Sweet 16 in Chicago. That'll be on Friday. I don't know what time that game will be at. Hopefully not at 8:45 at night. What are the time slots for those games? I don't even know. Does anybody know what the time slots are for Friday's games? I mean, it's a Sweet 16, right? I think you have, games on Friday, games on Saturday. Take it to the house says, glad to see Sherelle finishing strong. 100%, bro. I would say within these the last three halves, right? Against Hofstra in the first and the second half, he played great. He had a career-high 15 boards, right? And you looked at how he's played in this first half, he's played great again. Is this his best basketball? I don't know, but he's playing great basketball. This is who we need him to be. And like I said, if you combine Aiden Sherrell's, first three halves of the NCAA basketball tournament, he has 27 points and 17 boards, which is fantastic, right? And Michael Fortenberry says they're night slots. Okay, thank you, Michael. Appreciate you, bro. So Friday night, if you like the watch-alongs, set your reminder, but you got to finish it. I mean, it's going to be hard it's hard to beat anybody right now, right? I mean, it's going to be hard to finish off Texas Tech. I mean, you got to, full half to do it. And you look at the other teams, I mean, look, I think my team to win, who did you guys pick in your bracket to win the tournament? If you did like a Mark says it said 7:45 for the winner of this game against Michigan. Oh, perfect. Another night game. Love it. Who did you guys pick to win, your bracket that you did with your friends? I picked Arizona. And the reason I picked Arizona, because I looked to some of the teams that are advancing into the Sweet 16. They have the elements that it takes to win a championship. I mean, Arizona's gigantic. They play fantastic in all facets of the game. As soon as I saw them beat Alabama in Birmingham, I was like, oh, that team is unbelievable, right? But I see a lot of people pick Michigan. Yeah. Michigan, Arizona, yeah, those are some favorites, clearly. Florida went down today. I didn't see a lot of people picking Florida to go, back-to-back, right? Bama says, Kyle, looks like Alabama's next offensive coordinator with the headset. No. Yo, we will talk offense this week. Ryan Grubb, talk about pressure. Woof. Man, that guy's got to turn up the Alabama offense. Otherwise, and I said this, I won't take it football right now, but I think that Kalen DeBoer is fine here at Bama, right? He's fine. You zoom out, he's done well. He's doing his job. But I think the only way that things get hot for him is if Ryan Grubb is underwhelming again and he doesn't do anything about it. Because if Grubb doesn't turn up the Alabama offense, it's going to go on DeBoer. And I think as much as we love DeBoer's loyalty, sometimes he's kind of loyal to a fault, right? And I think in the SEC, it'll be up to him to make changes. But in the SEC, it's just a Shark Tank. Oh, so Keno has it at 6:45 Central Time if Alabama, advances. All right. I like that time slot. But like I said, I won't go too much on basketball tonight. But we got I think it's a Cash App from Broderick. Yeah, Broderick with $10. Yeah, can we highlight that somehow? Broderick's my boy inside the comment box, man. Broderick comes out to work out here in Tuscaloosa. Teams are warming up. You got about 3 minutes before the second half continues. Todd, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. And 198 says the winner of this one plays Michigan 7. Yeah, thank you so much. I was wondering what time that would be at. Michael Fortenberry says, I'm just kind of curious as to why Grubb changed his scheme when he went to Bama because it's not the same when he was at Washington. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I want to take it too much football right now, but when I look to film at Washington the last year, when I look to Alabama's film last year, it seemed like they ran a lot of the same sets to me, right? The 3 wide receiver with the 1 tight end. I do wish that they ran a little bit more. Look, if you're going to be just a pass team, and that was one of the things that I'm kind of arguing right now is what's the identity of the Alabama offense? I don't know. If you're going to be a pass team, then just pass it. Then be a pass team and go 4 wide, go 5 wide. But if you're a passing team, don't go 5 wide with a running back and a tight end. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be a pass team, be a pass team. When Alabama goes 4 wide, they have a tight end out there. Put 4 wide receivers out there, bro. Just do it. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not here to talk Alabama football right now. But I do like to talk Alabama football, clearly. And I think what's the Cash App? I think the Cash App is different from the YouTube. We need some codes on there. It's just Bama YouTube on Cash App. There's no underscore. It's just Bama YouTube. Let's see. James Parker says, Kyle, which is better, more dramatic, college football playoffs or March Madness? I think for me, I'm a football guy, right? I love football. I dream about it. I love it. I grew up around it, played it. But you know what? College football, everything's been changing. And I still love me football, of course. But you know what's nice? And can we all agree on this? When we were a little kid, when we were 8, 10, and we were watching March Madness, it was the same. There's a couple playoff teams or playoff play-in games, but for the most part, it's kind of the same, right? And I like that. I like that this is still the same. And any team can be any team because basketball's like that. So I love me some March Madness, man. There's nothing like there's nothing like and the storylines of the teams that get in. Who is this year's Cinderella? Did High Point lose? I think High Point probably lost to Arkansas. But who's this year's Cinderella type team? John Cofield says, Kyle, how do you feel about Jackson Lloyd getting the start already? Love it. I think Jackson Lloyd getting the start was huge. I mean, I had started to hear things about him like early January, February. I was trying to like catch up and talk about him before spring football started. But playing devil's advocate, now you have 2 second-year starters, right? Offensive tackle. Second year Jackson Lloyd, second year Michael Carroll. All right. We're back in action here in Tampa. We have just started, and we'll change it to the second half. 19:50 to play. Let's see what Tech can do. Let's see if Alabama can stay hot. Here comes Tech. They got a wide open three. They take it, and the shot is in just like that. 49-28. I'm telling you, this team is dangerous from outside. 49-28. Tech comes out with a three. Let's see how Alabama responds. First possession, here's Wrightsell. Kicks it back out to Amari Allen. Back to Phylon. Phylon inside. He's going to kick it out to Aiden Sherrill. Aiden Sherrill back to Amari Allen. Thinks about a three. He's going to take it inside. Pass it over to Wrightsell. He's going to take a three. No good. Rebounded by Jemison. And I guess, are they going to call that a jump ball, or is that going to be a foul? Looks like that's going to be a foul on Tech. Texas Tech came out and they hit a three ball. It was Watts who had a wide open three. And here comes Alabama on the outside. It's going to be Wrightsell who's going to challenge. He's going to come out to LeBaron Phylon. Phylon thinks about it. Now kicks it out to Wrightsell. And Wrightsell with the three ball. And Alabama stays hot. 52-28. Wrightsell has 12 points. 18:50 to play. Wrightsell coming with it here in the later part of March. Texas Tech kicks it back out. 18:40 to play. 52-28 is the score. Tech's going to challenge, kicks it back out. They're going to reset. Aiden Sherrill working on the defense. Here comes Wrightsell working on the defense as well. And it's going to be a foul on Wrightsell. Little too aggressive. Yeah, nice shot right there by Wrightsell. And the purple shoes, by the way. These guys wear purple shoes, green shoes, orange shoes, right? I don't think they wear orange, but they wear purple and green. Wrightsell on defense. Here's Tech. They're going to challenge inside, and it's going to be another foul. Back-to-back fouls on Alabama, this time on Amari Allen. 2 early fouls on the Tide. First on Wrightsell, then on Amari Allen. 52-28 is the score in Tampa. 18:20 to play in this game. Amari Allen already has 3 fouls. Something to watch. Here comes Tech on the inside. Kicks it back out. They're going to take another 3 ball. 3 ball's no good. They're going to rebound it. Jumper's up, and that's good. 52-30. Alabama still with a significant lead. Here comes the Tide. 18-12 to play. 52-30. Alabama, led by Jemison, takes a 3 ball, no good. It's going to be Tech's ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Okay, so Tech responding. They got 5 points already in the second half. 52-30 is the score. 18 minutes to play in this second round matchup. Winner plays number 1 Michigan next Friday, 6:45 Central Time, United Center. Here comes Tech. They're going to take it right to Sherrill in an easy basket, and they add 2 more on. 52-32. Lead cut down to 20. 17:50 to play. Wrightsell goes inside. It's going to be a turnover by Alabama. Here comes Texas Tech. They're going to kick it out. They go right underneath the basket. Fouled, and there's going to be 2 free throws. So Texas Tech coming out with a little bit of momentum in that second half. Alabama will need to kind of get something going. They've just had that shot by Wrightsell. Other than that, they've been scoreless. First shot is no good. Second shot by Tech is good. So it'll be 52-33. with 7:40 to play. Mallette to inbound to Phylon. Phylon pass half court. You got Bo Bolin on the court. He's going to set maybe a screen. Comes back to Phylon. Phylon now to Bo Bolin. Back to Phylon. Right side with the screen. Kick out to Jemison. Jemison good. And the horn goes off again. Big shot right there by the Tide. 55-33. Jemison now has 6 points. Alabama's hit 13 three-pointers in this game. 55-33 is the score. 17 minutes to play in this game. Here comes Tech. Tech moving it around. They take a three-pointer themselves. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded again by Alabama basketball. Alabama now with 32 rebounds in this game. It's going to be Wrightsell. He's going to push. Wrightsell's going in. Decides not to challenge the basket. Actually, ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Alabama's basketball. Wow, 33 rebounds and 13 three-pointers? That's crazy. Nice three-pointer right there by Jemison. 55-33 is your score. Alabama to inbound. Bo Bolin, top of the key. Pass to Wrightsell. Wrightsell now back to Bo Bolin. Bo Bolin on the other side to Jemison. Jemison going to take it in, and it's going to be rejected. It's going to be Mallette, who was blocked underneath the basket. Bo Bolin's going to reset for the three ball. No good. Doesn't even hit the basket. And here comes Texas Tech. Here come the Red Raiders. Shot from the outside. Shot is up, and that is going to be no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Red Raiders. Rebound is good, and the putback is good. 55-35. Lead cut back to 20. Here comes Alabama. Phylon's going to push. Kicks it back out to Jemison. Jemison to Wrightsell. Wrightsell loads up. Three ball. Up. That's good. Wrightsell with another three ball. 4 of 7? Are you kidding me? He has got 15 points. 58-35. Wrightsell, this was the night we needed from him, man. You needed guys to step up in March Madness, and Wrightsell is doing just that. 4 3-pointers in this game. 15:40 to play. Alabama up 58-35. Loose ball. Mallette gets it. Possession Alabama. Man, how bad do we need Wrightsell to step up? You know what I'm saying? The purple shoes, he just sets up. Loads up. He's been cold the last 2 games. So cold, right? We're on a media timeout, by the way. Man, what's cooler than being ice cold? Yo, man, you know when that horn goes off, it's crazy. I didn't even know. So I guess the horn has officially became our 3-ball. So we do the horn when we got a 3-ball, and we do the horn whenever Noah Williamson does something good. That's when you hear the horn, right? So we're on a first media timeout of the second half. It is 58-35, right? Manuel, what's up, dog? Thanks for checking in. He says, straight up, yo, can you tell us what's going on with the quarterback battle? I think right now there's not a lot to say about the quarterback battle other than it's a battle. And this isn't like a gas up to be like, yo, we don't know. I don't think they know. I think they just got here. It's been 4 practices. I think the winner, we will find out more this week. They'll have 3 more practices this week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And I think you'll start to see a little bit, but you're not going to find out who the quarterback's going to be by the end of spring. I think we'll have maybe a better indication of it, but I think this is when I think you'll start to find out more about the quarterback battle, when we finally have an offensive line that is solidified. Right now we know Jackson Lloyd is left tackle. We know that right tackle is Michael Carroll, and we know that Rayson Delgado is the center. Other than that, we don't know who the guards are going to be. So I think that prohibits quarterbacks from taking large movements, because how are you going to be comfortable with the offensive line when we don't even have an offensive line yet? Now, the good thing is Jackson Lloyd is coming along as your tackle. He's a lot different than Caden Proctor. And you're like, why are you talking about the offensive line? Because if the offensive line doesn't improve, if they don't take a step forward, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is, right? Am I right? Every single article that I talk about, every single video that I post, everyone's like offensive line. And those are the people who know football. They know it because it all starts in the trenches. The good thing was DeBoer was proactive. They fired the offensive line coach. They got a new offensive line coach who has NFL and offensive line experience, Adrian Clem. You come in maybe a little bit more athletic and more violent offensive line, right? And hopefully that spurs the run game. And hopefully then that spurs our quarterbacks to be more effective vertically. Because where were the verticals? Where were the explosive plays last year for football? There wasn't any, right? So I think the quarterback competition right now is kind of more about getting a feel for it. The second week will be kind of, who's kind of taking steps forward. And then that third week, kind of the last week of spring football, maybe we see a quarterback start to edge a little bit in terms of, the first team guy, right? But there's a lot of elements, and I think it all starts at the offensive line. Okay, out of the media timeout, on the court for the Alabama Crimson Tide, Phylon, Wrightsell, Allen, Bo Bolin, and Mallette. Here comes the Alabama Crimson Tide. 15:25 to play. Wrightsell kicks it out to Amari Allen. Allen on the right wing. Bo Bolin floating down. Man, they never have anybody inside the paint. Here's Allen, and he throws it up, and what a layup that was, man. 60-35 is your score. What an incredible play right there by Allen. Man, that was some acrobatics. Here comes Tech on the opposite side. They're going to set it up there at the top of the key. 14:58 to play. Alabama 60, Tech 35. Yes, that's the score. Tech on the right wing. They're working on Wrightsell. Nearly loose ball. Good move right there by Tech. What a move inside, man. You got to give credit to where it's due. Nice shot right there. 60-37 is the score off the nice bucket from Tech. Now here comes Alabama. It's going to be Amari Allen on the right wing. I think Amari Allen, the sky is just the limit for this dude, man. I think he could be he's going to get better and better and better. Allen on offense. Thinks about it, passes it down to Phylon. Good defense right here by Tech. 4 on the shot clock. He goes up with it. Shot is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Tech. And here come the Red Raiders. 14 minutes to play. 60-37. Alabama up. Tech. Left side. They're going to go inside. Nice play right there by Phylon to strip it. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be the Red Raiders basketball. Yeah, in terms of the time, we've tried that, but I can't even believe we get the score on the screen. So I try to say the time as much as possible. So 13:59 to play, Tech inbounds. They're gonna shoot up. Shot is up and no good. Oh, okay, you can't see the score. All right, yeah, I gotta. Sometimes you got feel free to tell me if you can't, because sometimes I don't see that screen. So 60-37 is the score, and Tech is at the free throw line. Andy Stoker mentions that Bama is subbing like crazy the entire game, keeping them fresh. And that's the thing about Bama is that, they can put guys in. And you know what? Noah Williamson's playing a lot tonight. He's back in the game. On the court for the Crimson Tide, Phylon, Bethea, Wrightsell, Allen, and Williamson. Good free throws right there by Texas Tech, and the score is 60-39. 13:50 to play. Here comes Alabama. Top of the key, it's going to be Allen. Allen finds Wrightsell. Wrightsell throws up a 3. He's going to be fouled. And he will go to the line and shoot 3 free throws. Wow. Man. So Wrightsell at the line to shoot 3 free throws. He's already got 15 points. There's 16. The first one's good. Second shot is good. And the third shot, is he going to make the third shot too? Third shot is up, and that's also good. Man, yo, Rysel has a cold 18 points, family. Man, 63-39 is your score in Tampa. Rysel gets subbed out. You got Phylon, Pathia, Allen, Bolin, and Williamson on the court. Here comes Texas Tech. 13:36 to play. 63-39 is your score. Tech trying to play some half-court basketball. They better hurry up. They've got to score a lot of points. They're going to challenge Williamson on the inside. Shot is no good. They're going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Alabama has 5 fouls. Texas Tech has 2 fouls. 13:23 to play, and you have Tech shooting free throws. 63-39 is the score, and Tech will have opportunity to add 2 more. First free throw is up, and it's good. Second shot is also up, and that is good. So the score is 63-41, 13:23 to play in this game. Wow, look at that beanie that kid had. Did you see that? He had a beanie, and it was like a net, like a basketball net that went up. Did you see this? Man. 63-41, 13:23 to play in this game. 2 made 3 free throws by the Red Raiders. Here comes Alabama basketball. It's going to be Phylon, brings it down court. He got the double team on him. He's going to spin out of the double team. Good dribbling right there. He's going to turn the basketball over. Good defense right there by Texas Tech. They put him in a trap, and then they got the ball on the other side, and here comes the Red Raiders. 13 minutes to play in this game. Now good defense by Alabama. You got Williamson down in the paint. They're going to go right over him for 2 points. They cut the lead to 20, 63-43. Here comes Alabama. It's going to be Williamson on the right wing. Passes to Bolin. Now back to Allen. Allen's going to think about challenging. Goes inside, and that's going to be no good. And here comes Texas Tech again. Man, no, Williamson flying down the court. Come on, man. Make some defensive plays. Nope, kicks it back out to the top of the key. Tech is going to fire it up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Jalil Bethia. Here comes Bethia on the left. You know he's going to take it. He throws it up. No good. And here comes Texas Tech. Nate Oates nearly at the half-court line, calling for defense. And it's going to be swatted away by Bolin. Bolin to Phylon. Phylon, Euro step, no good. Rebounded by Texas Tech. We're going the opposite way. You got a 2-on-1. Shot is no good. Second chance is good. 63-45. What a wild scene in Tampa. That was crazy. Here comes Alabama. Already on the other side. It's going to be Phylon on the right wing. Throws it up. He's fouled. He wants the shot to go in. I think he was fouled on the ground. Phylon calling for and one. I don't think he'll get it. 63-45. And we're going to take a media timeout. Woof. Man. You know, a couple little game trends right here. Texas Tech is on a 6-0 run, okay? Bama has missed their last 4 shots. Bama hasn't made a shot in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. With that said, they're still up by 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that first half lead was so successful. And look, we've seen that a lot of times. And just as I said, Alabama right now in the second half, if I look to the second half notes alone, they're shooting 33% from the field. Now, they've still stayed hot from three-point land, 3 of 6. But that first half lead was so significant, right? It's kind of carried them over. Up by 18 with what Texas Tech, they got to go. They got to go on a monster run. And even if they went on a monster run, did they even cut into this, right? The way that Alabama's shooting tonight, you just have to stay a little hot. You don't even have to stay red hot. Media timeout as Alabama leads 63-45 in Tampa. Winner takes on Michigan Friday, 6:45 p.m. Central Time. I don't know what TV, what channel it'll be. Leading scorer right now for the Crimson Tide has been Rysel. Rysel has 18 points. He has 4 made free throws, but he's 4 of 7 from three-point land and 5 of 8 from the field. So he's been phenomenal tonight. I see you guys inside the comment box. What's up, man? Thank you very much for being here. Gabzilla says, Kyle, do you think Ryan Williams will have a good season? Yes. Yeah, I've been on the Ryan Williams train. I'm not going to – that's one guy that I'm not going to sell on. And, you know, I know what happened last year. He dropped the ball 15 times. It led the nation, right? I know what he did the first year. I look at it kind of – but here's the thing about Ryan Williams. I think that Ryan Williams, his upside is so high. I think about this. Like, Ty Simpson is probably closer to his ceiling, right? I think he's going to be fine in the NFL. I don't know if he's going to be like a day one starter, and I pray that he doesn't go to the Jets, but I think he's kind of close to his ceiling, right? Like, he's going to be who he is. Ryan Williams still has so much to grow as a player, right? And I think his playmaking ability, if you use him and you utilize him correctly and you have a quarterback that can throw it to him vertically, I think that's where he'll succeed. Now, he's got to catch the damn ball, right? That's the thing with him. But I think kind of sky's the limit for him, right? I'll answer the questions when I can during the commercial breaks. But, yeah, I'm not going to sell on Ryan Williams. And I think that wide receiver room will be really good. I would imagine you got Ryan Williams, Lazier Brooks. I don't know who the third or fourth wide receiver will be right now. Maybe Rico Scott, Noah Rogers, hearing good things about Sedarian Morgan. I mean, they're loaded, right? All right, back in action, 11:55 to play. Here comes Alabama on the inbound. Kick it out to Aiden Sherrill. Aiden Sherrill back to Amari Allen. Amari Allen, top of the key, goes back inside to Sherrill. Kicks it back out to Phylon. Phylon to Mallette. Mallette thinking about it. He's going to kick it back out to Amari Allen. Amari Allen now kicking it back to Phylon. Good movement by Alabama. Houston Mallette, we got a banger. And the horn sounds off again. 66-45. Everybody touched that hot potato. Man, that was crazy. How many times did they pass the ball right there? 66-55. Phylon has 9 assists in this game. Here comes Tech. They challenge on the inside. Shot is up, and there's going to be a foul. Man, that was crazy. I don't know how many times everybody touched the basketball. That was crazy. Yo, by the way, Phylon has 7 points and 9 assists, and he's got 6 rebounds. A quiet triple-double kind of creeping along. I haven't seen a triple-double in a long time, right? Man. Yeah, Manuel, I'll get to your question when I can, bro. Ask it during the next commercial, okay? All right, free throw is up, and that was good. 66-46 is the score I have on the screen. And that shot is good. All right, so 66-47. Man, this is the large lead, man. This is like imagine trying to cut in this lead and Alabama still shooting like this, right? 11 minutes to play. Here comes Phylon. Phylon to Bo Bolin. Bo Bolin's going to challenge on the inside. Pass it to Mallette. Mallette back out to Noah Williamson. To Mallette. Mallette's going to take a 3-ball, and we ring the horn again. A big shot by Mallette. Call it a dagger. 69-47. Houston Mallette. He has 15 points. Texas Tech on the other side takes a 3-ball. No good, and there's going to be a foul. Oh, my God. Yo, Houston Mallette has 15 points? Shoot, man. That's wild. Noah Williamson thought about it, and then you know what? That was a good play by Noah Williamson, fam. Setting that screen like he did, because he thought about taking it, and then he handed it off to Mallette. That was a heads-up play by Noah. All right, possession Alabama, 69-47 is the score, 10:30 to play. Here comes LeBaron Phylon, top of the key. Maybe a screen right here by Bo Bolin. Kicks it down to Bo Bolin, now to Noah Williamson on the right wing. Passes it back to Bo Bolin. Bo Bolin's going to just challenge. He's got the slam. 71-47. Who is this team? Even someone from Duke is cheering. Yeah, maybe we could get that up. Did you see that? Even Duke fans are cheering for Alabama basketball. Did you see that? 71-47. Even Duke fans going crazy on the sideline as Bo Bolin went airborne with the slam. 71-47. Bo Bolin. 20 points in the last 2 games. On the court for Alabama, Phylon, Wrightsell, Jemison, Bo Bolin, and Mallette. Texas Tech to inbound. Passing it around top of the key, 10 minutes to play, 71-47. Trying to slow it down, I don't know why. Looking for a shot, it's good Alabama defense. Jumper's up, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Tech. Good defense by Bo Bolin underneath the glass. It's going to be ripped away by Mallette, and here comes Alabama. It's going to be Wrightsell who's going to push. Wrightsell, back to Mallette, back to Wrightsell. Wrightsell loads up. Do we load the horn? It is good. It's good. 74-47. Oh, my goodness. Wrightsell has 21 points. 74-47 is your score. 9:24 to play in this game. Oh, my goodness. Yo, Wrightsell. Where has this been? Shots up by Tech, no good. Rebounded by Mallette. Mallette back to Wrightsell. Just shoot, Wrightsell. Stop playing. He thought about it. Lost his dribble. He fell on the ground. He should have just shot it. I'm telling you, I think he thought about it. Wow. Man, Wrightsell, he's on fire. Look at him. He turned into Spider-Man. Yo, this is crazy. Bama Tom, what's up, man? From, what's good? Good to see you, brother. 74-49 is your score with 9 minutes to play. Nate Oates wearing the, wow, that's like a Michigan blazer. It's a nice navy blue plaid with some gray running patternistically. They're showing that kid who has that beanie, that net beanie. 74-47 is your score. Here comes Texas Tech. 9 minutes to play in this game. I would agree with you, official, inside the comment box, bro. Good penetration by Texas Tech, and they're able to come up with a big slam. 74-49. That's good offense. They have 28 points in the paint. Alabama just 16 because they've been red hot from the outside. Jemison back to Wrightsell. Wrightsell working on one-to-one on the right side. Thinks about throwing it up. He picked up his dribble. He's going to need some help. He passes it over to Phylon. Phylon, right wing, 10 on the shot clock. Kicks it back to Noah Williamson, who's wide open. Takes a 3-ball, and that's going to be good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Noah Williamson. Noah, I think we need a double horn. That's what we said. We would do a horn every time he did something good. And then he made it 3, right? This is a double horn alert. Our first double horn alert. Brought to you by your business. And Alabama up 77-49. Shot up no good by Texas Tech. And the horns continue to ring in Tampa. Here comes the Baron Phylon. Good fancy footwork right here. He's going underneath the basket. He's going to challenge. Kicks it out to Williamson to Wrightsell. Wrightsell going to challenge. Stripped away, and that's going to be fouled. Yo, double horn? We just went double horn. That was crazy. 77-49. Noah Williamson. Wow. 8 points for Noah Williamson. Splash. We take a media timeout. Yo, this is crazy. 77-49. Wow. This is crazy, man. Who would have thought the Noah would have brought the double horn on us, man? Okay, so let's look at this. So Alabama's hit 18 three-pointers, and they have 40 rebounds, right? This is crazy. And the home stats, you have Wrightsell, who already has 21 points. He's going to drop 30 tonight. Houston Mallette has 15. He didn't even start. Aiden Sherrill has 10. Noah Williamson has 8 points, right, in 9 minutes. Yo, Noah Williamson has 8 points in 9 minutes. It's crazy. And you know what? The official said it inside the comment box earlier. He said that this is the most complete game that Bama has played. I would co-sign with that. 100%, man. Yeah. Bama loves the play calling. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it, all right? Yo, so look at Manuel. This is crazy. Manuel, you just went. You can get a horn yourself, brother. All right, can you shout out my football team in Albuquerque, New Mexico? We won yesterday 3 straight Super Bowls. I won the MVP. Yo, that's what's up, man. So you know I'm from Santa Fe, New Mexico, right? And I used to live in Albuquerque. All right, so tell me your team name. I'll shout you out. I live in Tuscaloosa. I've lived here for 10 years. But, yeah, I got love for New Mexico. But I need you to do something for me, Manuel. And it sounds like you're a youngin'. I need your parents to the Atrisco Jaguars. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I know all about the Atrisco Jaguars. The Atrisco, if you haven't seen Atrisco High School, it's incredible, right? So, but I don't think there's a Golden Pride over there. So I need your parents to take you to Golden Pride, and I need your parents to buy me a Golden Pride burrito, 2 number 11s, and I need you to send them out to me whenever you can. All right, Manuel? So good luck to the Atrisco Jags, brother, and I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the shout-out from Albuquerque, man. Good to see you. I need to get back to New Mexico soon. I haven't been there in a while, but I need to get out there. That's where all my family's from. Yeah. Yep, Santa Fe. But I lived in Albuquerque. I lived right by La Cueva. Yeah. All right, so 77-49 is your score. There is 7:47 to play, all right, in this game. Alabama has played a complete game. They've made 19 3-pointers, but I think it's been more. I'm not going to leave this game. They're on a 14-2 run right now, right? They made their last 6 shots. They're on a 6-0 run. But I'm not going to leave this game thinking that it's just like a 3-ball team, because there's been more elements to this. Now, the 3-ball has certainly been there, but there's been a lot of things that have gone well for this team tonight, right? I mean, Keno mentioned 7 players in double figures tonight, right? And I think when you look to the defensive effort, I think when you look to the overall play by Alabama tonight, I think this is what we're looking for. Shot up again, and that's another horn right out the break by Latrell. Dude, Wright's going insane. He's got 24 points. He just hit another banger. 80-49. Jeez. Yo, he's got 24. This is crazy. You gonna drop 30 tonight? 7 minutes to play. 7:20 in this game. Texas Tech, I don't know what they're going to do. They got to make every single shot from here on out and hope Alabama doesn't make another basket. Shot just missed right there. Here comes Alabama. They're 6 of 6 in their last 5 minutes. Phylon, I don't know what that was. I guess that was a foul. 80-49. Dang, man, that was crazy. So Phylon just kicked it out to Wrightsell. Oh, my goodness. Yo, Wrightsell. He's 6 of 9. He's hit 6 3-pointers. Crazy. 80-49. Most 3-pointers made in a single season. Look at this. Alabama 436 this year. That's crazy. Stolen by Alabama. Here comes the Tide. Kicks it out. It's going to be Jemison. Jemison is stripped. He's going to be fouled. Man, a lot of time left too. A Legends asked, he's like, yo, is Phylon going to play? Phylon has 7 points. He's 2 of 11, so he's been pretty cold, right? Free throw is good by Jemison, 81 points for Alabama. Are they giving Noah Williamson some love? Yeah, I hope they are. All right. Next shot up. No good. Is that a rebound by Noah Williamson? That's a horn. Even though he turned the ball over, we're still giving him the horn on that. Noah Williamson just went up, grabbed the board. Everybody is shocked by his play tonight, and he's going to get subbed out. It's okay. Man, this dude didn't like the turnover, but Noah Williamson, his play has been fantastic tonight. I'm so happy for the kid. Tech is cold right now. Their last 7 shots, they've only made 1. At the line is Tech. $81-49. Free throw is up, and it is good. They'll have another opportunity. 81-50. 6:50 to play in this game. Phylon is on the floor, yes. And shot is up, and that is good as well. So 81 to 51 is your score. On the court for Alabama, Phylon, Allen, Jemison, Bo Bolin, and Mallette. Phylon has played in 32 minutes of this game. Phylon's going to press. Thinks about it. They got good defense on him. Kicks it back out to Mallette. Mallette goes inside to Phylon. Phylon shoots, no good, and he's going to be fouled. As mentioned, Phylon, his shots just haven't been falling in this game. He's 2 of 11 tonight from the field. And he's fouled. And we have Broderick is going, but are you going to bed, Broderick? Or are you going to roll the dice? Yo, Traytown, what's up, man? Good to see you inside the comment box, man. 6 minutes to play, and shot is up, and it is good by Phylon. 82 to 51 is the score. Bradley Beams, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. 6:28 left in this game. Second shot up by Phylon is good. 83 to 51 is your score in Tampa. Winner plays Michigan next Friday at 6:45 Central Time. Texas Tech loading up top of the key, trying to get something going, pass it out to the right wing. They're going to come to the inside. They're going to go up over Jemison, and shot is good. 83-53 is your score. Bama absolutely dominating the Red Raiders tonight. Pass nearly turned over. It was nicely caught right there by Bo Bolin. It's going to be Phylon. He's going to reset. They've been playing good defense on him. With that said, his shots just haven't been falling. Phylon is going to challenge, thinks about taking it. He's going to kick it back out to Amari Allen. Here comes Amari Allen. Amari Allen goes hard to the paint, and shot is good. Nice little layup to get to 85 for the Crimson Tide. This is this is a beatdown like I didn't expect. Here comes Tech on the opposite side. They shoot a 3-ball. 3-ball is good. Good shot right there by the Raiders. Now the lead is 29 for Alabama. Here comes Jemison. Jemison to Phylon. Phylon to Mallette. Mallette passes to Allen. No good. It's going to be Mallette who catches the ball, and before going out of bounds, he calls a timeout. Man, I love when he does this. 5 minutes to play in this game. Alabama leads 85-56. 5 minutes, and we're on a media timeout. So 5 minutes to play, Alabama 85-56. How we got to this timeout, the ball was rebounded by Mallette. He's flying out of bounds, and he looked over to the official, and he called a timeout. The guy, has his motor, that's how we want to live our lives, right? You talk about, high motor. Fromm's ready for bed. I think we're all ready for bed, right? It's 11 Central Time. Man. For all us early risers, whew. Yeah, you're welcome, Bama Bell. No doubt. 5 minutes to play. We're on a media timeout. 85-56. Yo, 29-point lead in the second round. This is crazy. I think this would, if they can hold out. So one of my homies. One of my homies lives in Lubbock, so I hit him up on Facebook. As I said, I got family all over. And, I texted him yesterday, and I was like, yo, let's get a friendly bet on the game. So he's a huge Tech fan. He goes to all the games and stuff like that. He was so confident. And I was like, let's put a little on it, And he just texted me. He's like, what's your Venmo? Oh, man. Crazy. So, I was, Mr. Arcos says a lot of people thinking Texas Tech was going to beat Bama. I think you're right. I didn't, right? I was confident going into this game, and I felt that it was going to come down to which team could shoot better. And when I looked at Tech, I saw that they didn't really have a strong big man presence. Now, you know, something unforeseen happens and they don't win this game, right? I mean, they got to have high probability to win. There's only 5 minutes left. But you look to the opponent next time, and it's Michigan. And we all know we're not going to get overconfident about anything because it's one game at a time. It's survive and advance. Because he just sent me the Venmo. He says, F Bama was the message. But the thing with Michigan is they're a complete team. You know what I'm saying? They're a team that has bigs. They're a team that has shot extremely well from three-point land, from inside. This is a team built to make an absolute run. So Alabama, I'd imagine they're going to be a really big under. I would say that Michigan's probably like opens at like a 8.5 point favorite, something like that. All right, we picked up back action. Amari Allen with that rebound, and he goes right in. Well, he got the ball and just went right to the basket. And Amari Allen's had himself a nice game. He has 11 points in this game. Alabama now up 89-56. Unbelievable. 87-56, my bad. Texas Tech challenges on the inside, no good. Rebounded by Bo Bolin. Alabama's going to push. Here comes Allen again. He's got it, and he's fouled, and won. I'm telling you, you know what? This Amari Allen, now he has what? He has 12 points? He's just a freshman, number one. But the thing I like about Amari Allen, I think he's kind of like a hybrid between like a guard and a forward. And we needed him to really – the guys that we needed to step up the most, there was 3 of them, okay? I felt we needed big play from Aiden Sherrill, okay, clearly. But with Holloway out, we needed guards to step up, right? Right-Cell, because Phylon's going to do his thing. But we needed other guys. So we got Right-Cell. By the way, free throws made, so 90-56. We needed Right-Cell, and we needed Amari Allen. And Amari Allen has done that, at least in this game. I've been really impressed with his play, all right? 90-56, 4:30 to play in this game. Tech is going to challenge. They kick it out of the right wing. Have to start shooting something. 4:25 to play in the game. Now they're going to challenge on the inside. They kick it to the outside. There's going to be a foul. And it's going to be a foul on Phylon. Lisa asks, when is the game going to be over? Well, 4 minutes and 22 seconds, it says. But that, in basketball terminology, that's like 17 to 20 more minutes. Right? All right, Tech at the line, 90-56. Shot is up, and that free throw is good. 90-57. Yo, this is an absolute beatdown, right? FSM Taco. What a name. He's calling for Preston Murphy already. That's our number 11. Second free throw is good. 90-58 is your score. 4:20 to play. Here comes Amari Allen. Amari Allen to Phylon. It's going to be nearly turned over. Amari Allen gets the ball back after a careless pass. Thrown over to Bo Bolin. Now back to Amari Allen. 10 on the shot clock. Amari Allen's going to go inside. Throws it up. No good. Grabs his own rebound. Looks like just Amari Allen's playing Texas Tech at this point in time. Phylon throws it up. He's no good. Phylon has not had a shot tonight. He's 2 of 8 from three-point land, 2 of 12 from the field overall. 3:45 to play. Here comes Texas Tech. Texas Tech's going to go inside. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Mallette. Mallette back to Phylon. 3:30 to play in this game. Alabama has 45 rebounds, family. 45! Bo Bolin's going to shoot. He gets blocked. How can you be 6? Think about this. Be 6. What is he, 6'10" and get blocked? Here comes Tech. 3:18 to play in this game. Just let him play. No fouls. Let this just end. Just let it end. Shots up. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. I think it's going to be Texas Tech basketball. We go on a media timeout. And we'll read some stats as we got 3 minutes to go. Family, what's up? I appreciate you guys being here. How happy are you on a scale of 1 to 10 with Alabama's basketball performance? You guys answer, and I'm going to read out the stats for Alabama basketball right now. Latrell Wrightsell, 24 points tonight for the Alabama Crimson Tide, 6 of 9 from three-point land. Also in double figures, you got Amari Allen, 12 points. You also have Aiden Sherrill, who has 10 points, right? And then Houston Mallette off the bench has 15 points, including 5 of 7 from three-point land. Key stats tonight for Alabama, 19 of 40 from three-point land. But this is crazy. They have 45 rebounds in this game, which is they don't do this, all right? Texas Tech has 29 rebounds, all right? Other things that stand out for me in this game, Tech has 9 turnovers. Bama has 11. And I think also when I look at the home stats, I'd like to highlight Noah Williamson, who has 8 points in this game, including 2 of 2 from three-point land. All right? So that's where we stand. Trying to close out this game. We're on immediate timeout right now. Alabama 90, Texas Tech 58. Remember, Vegas thought that this would be a one-point game. One-point game? This is anything but it. Think about this. Alabama has been leading this game for 33 minutes. Times trailing. Think about this. They've only trailed in this game for 52 seconds. That's crazy. Right? So, what was Danny asked, what was Texas Tech's ranking, like overall? Are you asking like AP top 25? I don't know what it was, right? So Bama will be in action on Friday against Michigan. Yeah. What would you guys say? What would you guys say the line is for Alabama, Michigan? Do you guys have them like a Michigan like an 8.5 favorite? Is that what it will be? I think that's probably what they'll put them at. Three minutes to play in this game. And then we go to bed. Or we try. We're going to try to go to bed. Back in action. Texas Tech to the outside. To the right wing. Floater up and no good, and it's a foul. Texas Tech, by the way, number 20 in the AP. Yeah, these fouls are going to keep us. My foul. Muted. Test. Metallica has it 6.5, yeah. The big dog is saying I'm at work, so no bet for me. Yeah, no, I get it, man. I have a lot of friends who do kind of the overnights as well. My work is work, right? This country's not going to run itself. 90-62 is the score after the free throw. My bracket's not bad as long as if Arizona wins, then I don't know, you get points for every victory. But I had St. John's winning. I have Arizona winning the whole thing. 90-60. We got a 30-point margin right now. 2:55 to play in the game. Here comes Mallette, throws it on the inside. It's going to be a turnover. That would have been to Williamson. Williamson could have got the slam and could have got 10 points. That would have put him in double digits. 2:40 to play in this game. 90-60. Here comes Tech, trying to get it going. To the outside. They're going to challenge, and shot is no good. They get the rebound, though, and there's a foul. Cody says, Kyle, I can sleep in happy tomorrow. Yeah, man. This is yeah. So they're showing the bracket right here, 7:45 Eastern, which is 6:35 Central on TBS in Chicago next Friday. Yo, Tink, what's up, dog? Good to see you, man. By far the most complete game we played. Yes. Yep. Yeah, right. Larzo trying to get nothing going. Trying to get the game over with. How about that? Yeah, Metallica, you're right, man. Noah Williamson has played his tail off tonight, man. I love the intensity, right, that he's played with. 90-61 is the score. Trying to close out this game. You got 2 minutes and 30. Stay with us. I'll make some observations at the end of this game, and then we'll bounce out. Alabama throws it up. An alley-oop to Jemison. Jemison under the basket. Shots no good. Second chance no good. Texas Tech, 2 minutes to play in this game. Here come the Red Raiders. They're going to challenge inside. Noah Williamson goes up, and he is fouled. Oh, our boy Hugh inside the comment box needs them to win by exactly 30. 90-62, and you're going to get London Jemison, who checks out. That's what's up, Angel. Appreciate it, man. All right, 90-63 is your score. 2 minutes to go. All right. Gifted Barber, what's up, man? Thanks for kicking it with us tonight. I appreciate it. He needs it. The under 160. Come on, run that clock. Oh, man. Here comes Alabama. Trying to close it out. It's just a matter of time until this game is done. 150 to play before Alabama's headed to the Sweet 16. Alabama killing the clock. Believe that's Jalil Bethia. Bethia throws it up. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Tech. 1:30 to play. Tech passing it around. Shots up by Texas Tech. Shots no good. Rebounded by Texas Tech, and they throw it out of bounds. It's going to be Alabama's basketball. Hey, Gifted Barber, what's up, man? I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me know where you're at, man. I'll go by for a cut next time. Doesn't matter what city. Let me know. Maybe I'll cruise by. $1:15 to play in this game. $1:15 to play in this game. Shots up. Shot is no good by Alabama. 90-63 is your score. Texas Tech under a minute to play. Under a minute to play in Tampa. Tech's going to drive. They shoot. Shot is good. 90-65. We got the 99-cent super. What's up, dog? Appreciate it, man. 43 seconds to play. Shot is up by Murphy. It's going to be no good. And we got a jump ball. I think possession will go to Tech. Oh, it'll be possession Alabama. Yeah, thank you, Gifted. I appreciate it, man. So 90-65. Bethia to the right wing, stripped, and I think that's going to retain Alabama's ball. We got 30 seconds, family. 30 seconds till Alabama is headed to the Sweet 16 to take on Michigan. Number 1 Michigan. You want to be the beat, you got to go through all these teams, right? Alabama to inbound. I don't know what's happening. 30, these are the longest 30 seconds of our lives, right? On the other side, in our bracket in the Midwest, you have Tennessee, who beat Virginia, right? Taking on Iowa State. Actually, I picked that Tennessee game, right? Yeah, Tink, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Texas Tech throws up another shot. It's going to be no good. 19 seconds left. 20, 15. Just let them score. Let's just get out of here. Shot is up to the outside left wing. Shot is no good. Alabama with the rebound, and that's going to be it. That is a final from Tampa, family. 90-65 is your final score. 90-65. A 25-point victory in the second round as Alabama absolutely throttles Texas Tech. My goodness. What a beatdown. The Crimson Tide, definitely not denied in Tampa, and they will go to the Sweet 16 where they will play number 1 Michigan on Friday night, 6:45. Let's talk about a couple things that we learned and a couple stats before we go to bed. Happy, and wake up happy as Alabama is headed to the Sweet. You know, what Nate Oates has done is really incredible. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like, because Alabama basketball, when I first moved here, was like, yeah, there was excitement, but not like what's happening now. The Alabama basketball has more than arrived. They're a yearly contender, and I don't think that Alabama has what it takes to win a championship this year. But what they're doing right now, who knows, right? This is March. Who knows? Tonight was fantastic, all right? Led by Wrightsell, who had 24 points for Alabama, right? 7 of 10 from the field, 6 of 9 from three-point land. Also in double digits, Houston Mallette off the bench, 15 points, 5 of 7 from three-point land. In fact, Alabama 19 of 42 at three-point land, right? Incredible. Also in double figures, Aiden Sherrill, 10 points and 4 boards. So Aiden Sherrill has what? In 2 games, he has 25 points and 19 boards in 2 games. How about the play? And then we got Bo Bolin. He had 5 more. He has 20 in 2 games. And tonight, look, Ricel did what we needed him to do. Ricel came through. You needed another guard to come with it. He did it with 24 points. 24, including 6 3-pointers. Phylon had 9, okay? He was 2 of 8. But I'll tell you what, one of the areas where I was really impressed with Alabama was the fact that how well they did rebounding the ball, right? The 2 biggest surprises for me was the fact that they had 47 rebounds, that's 1, to Texas Tech's what? 35. But also, like, some of the play from some of these other guys that we've been waiting for them to kind of come with it, they did that. Noah Williamson was fantastic tonight. He had 8 points. 8 points, including 2. He was 2 of 2 from three-point land. Alabama had 28 bench points. They had 22 points in the paint. They shot 45% from three-point land. 45%. That's crazy. Look, next week, or I guess this week, right, because we're in Sunday, Friday night, they will take on Michigan. This is going to be a challenging game. I don't know what the early line will be or anything like that. They're going to have their hands full. And I'm talking about Michigan, okay? This Alabama basketball team, they've gone through it all. They're battle-tested, I think, on the court. I think they're battle-tested mentally. Alabama basketball has played the most challenging schedule. Michigan is a fantastic basketball team, and Michigan should win. Michigan should be the team. But I think this Alabama basketball team, if they're hot, you know, who knows? So I appreciate you guys joining me on the broadcast tonight. If you guys really enjoyed the play-by-play, if you guys enjoyed the show, then let me know inside the comment box. And I'm open to positive criticism. I know there's a lot of things that I got to work on myself, so always open to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's presentation of Alabama taking on Texas Tech. And I hope you guys sleep well. I hope you guys enter tomorrow with, tons of positivity. I hope you guys enter tomorrow blessed, and I hope you have an enjoyable week. I don't know if we're going to have a Wake Up Bama. Maybe wake up and it's here. Maybe it's not. But if not, it means I just went to bed because, I'm trying to crash out. But we will be live Monday at 10 a.m., okay? And then Bama practices again on Tuesday. So that's kind of where we're at. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, all right? And I really appreciate you guys being here tonight on Bama Basketball on YouTube with Kyle Henderson. Coming to you from beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama, after Alabama defeats Texas Tech 90-65. Yo, Crimson Tide headed to the Sweet 16, fam. Catch you guys soon. Catch you guys on the next live, on the next video, right here on Bama